Hello everyone, this is Abib. Welcome to my channel, Fashion Aficionado. Here we talk about men's lifestyle, fragrances, fashion and all the likes. Here today we're having a different topic compared to fragrance reviews. Here I'm just going to be telling you guys about how you can actually smell good. So that's what the topic of today is. I'm not actually picking out any fragrance to review. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So one thing is that I have 5 points written down on how you can actually smell good. Some of them sound redundant or mundane. Like most people actually know them, but I just feel like I need to, for whoever needs it, just reiterating it. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So the number one is, we all know this, hygiene. For it to actually smell good, you actually have to have a good hygiene. So what is your hygiene? Having your bath regularly, which is a given. Then it depends on how you are. Grooming too helps, like the armpits. Some actually, maybe due to religious reasons, might not want to actually shave. If you don't shave, just make sure it's tidy down there in your armpit. We don't. No one wants to see rainbow colors over there, like due to fungi. Sorry, no rainbow colors. I'm just kidding, but you all get what I'm saying. Like, make sure you keep it tidy. Keep your armpits tidy, because that's one of, because we sweat a lot. We tend to sweat a lot in our armpits, so, and that's where most uncomfortable smells come from, or body odor comes from. So by actually having a bath regularly and grooming as much as you can, if you want to, or just make sure you keep yourself clean. Hygiene is number one way of smelling good. Yeah, then number two is actually using deodorant. So one thing is, deodorant actually helps, like from the name, deodorant, like helps eliminate odor. Because we are humans, we sweat, and your sweat is always bound to smell after a couple of hours. So yeah, it's always advisable. And most likely, the more you sweat, the more likely it's gonna smell. So it's always advisable to use a deodorant to actually help eliminate the odor or neutralize the odor. It might actually help reduce the sweating, then also help neutralize the odor and make it go away, or just, yeah, as much as possible, neutralize as much as possible, which is what we want. Yeah. So yeah, after the deodorant, then number four is, okay, perfume. So now that you've been able to neutralize the odor, now you can actually have, so the way I see it is like, if you just finish having your bath, you're on ground zero, then when you start sweating, you start getting to the negative. But when you use the deodorant, it takes you back to ground zero, that fresh level and neutral smell level. Then when you add the perfume, then it takes you to the positive side. So by wearing perfumes actually helps increase the way you smell. People compliment you, people feel good around you. You feel good around people. When you get compliments, you feel good about. When you get compliments, you definitely won't get compliments every time, but a few times you get compliments, it could boost your mood, make your day better. Yeah, make you feel good about yourself. Yeah, wearing perfumes. That's number four. And number five is also about perfumes, but over applying some kind of perfumes might also be equivalent to a body odor, because there's some perfumes that are just so potent, just so glowing. You don't want to give yourself a headache. You don't want to give the next person standing or sitting next to you a headache. So most fragrances always know the kind of concentration they have and how much they project and how much they perform, to actually know the quantity to actually wear on you. So I can't prescribe an actual amount of spray you can actually, or I can't prefer the amount of sprays you can wear on a fragrance. It depends on the concentration of fragrance. It depends on how comfortable you are with it and how comfortable you think people might feel around you. But always try to consider everyone around you while spraying the fragrance. So sometimes having 5 sprays compared to 10 sprays, 5 sprays for some fragrances are just enough. Going above that may actually just make, like, destroy the whole essence of you actually wearing the fragrance in the first place. So try to consider other people. And if like some fragrances actually have the eau de cologne concentration, they don't project that much. Those ones you can spray as many as possible. But once you start getting to the eau de toilette, you start then depending on the brand, because there's some fragrance brands actually last more than the other. So there are a lot of factors involved. But please try to consider the factors anytime you're trying to wear fragrances so that you can actually smell good like you want to and not overdo it. Yeah, I think those are the points I have. Yeah, then another point I would like to raise again is the fragrance or the perfume can't perform the job of a deodorant. So if you're actually someone who sweats a lot, if you have the choice to either buy a deodorant or a perfume, just buy a deodorant. Because your your deodorant is meant for most likely the armpit and the body, while the perfume is meant for the body too. But there are two different jobs. Your perfume can't stop you from smelling or can neutralize the sweat smell. Because there's sometimes people sweat and they're wearing the perfume but not the deodorant. So the perfume is smelling on one side, the sweat is smelling on the other side. It just makes you don't want to confuse everyone around you. When it starts smelling sweat and perfume at the same time. So if you have a choice to choose between the two, like I would advise for you to get a deodorant and a perfume. But if you have the choice, or if you're stuck with the choice to actually choose between a perfume and a deodorant, go with the deodorant first. Because that helps make you smell good. You might not project, but at least it makes you smell good and not offend anyone around you. Yeah, then another point again is if you actually the type who likes repeating clothes, which is not a bad idea. But please, whenever you the second time or the third time you want to wear that particular clothes, please smell the armpit. Look at the colors, smell the armpit. If it's smelling, please drop it, pick something else if you can, please. Because that again, if you don't have, even if you wear a deodorant where you're wearing clothes you've had so much sweat on it, you're still gonna do a bad job. Even if you wear a perfume and that, so it's gonna take a lot of perfume to overpower the sweat on the shirt, and no one wants that. Just try your best if you can. If you can. Once you smell the armpits or the body and the smell isn't that pleasant, just drop it and wear something else. Yeah. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for actually watching. Please subscribe, share, like, hit the notification bell so that I can get more notifications anytime I upload a new video. In the comment section, please give suggestions of videos you like to watch. And yeah, thanks for the support. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.